Hi everyone, this is Business Hunters, and today I want to quickly compare two blenders. In response to some of my audience, some people have been telling me from your previous videos you analyzed between the fake and the original Silver Crest blender. Are there no other blenders that you can compare for us to make our choice from other blenders apart from Silver Crest? Are there no other original blenders? And today I decided to bring to you another quality blender to compare with the original Silver Crest blender. We are going to rub minds, making comparison between these two blenders to arrive at a particular point to know which one is better, and we are going to consider their features and all of that. So today what I come up with is Kenwood blender versus Silver Crest. Which is better? If you look at Kenwood here, what you can notice here, the difference that you can notice is the brand name, which is different. But if you look at the builds of these two blenders, it is only the cup here that differentiates them, but the engines are closely related. So I want to analyze these two blenders today. But before I go on to give a depth analysis of these two blenders, I want to show you some of the comments that motivated me to do another video in regards to these blenders. So let me show you what some of my audience are saying. If you look at this particular write-up here, I copy it under one of my videos that some of my audience are commenting. Read what this person is saying here. Say, I bought one by the left hand side. She's referring to one of my videos that I made comparing the original and the fake. She's also giving a comment that even the original that I gave on that particular video, she still doesn't enjoy it. I bought the one by the left hand, which is supposed to be the real one, but it doesn't blend at all. It spins but doesn't crush or blend anything. Let me quickly just give me a little time, guys, so that I can say something about this particular comment. If this person has gotten the original blender indeed, what she's lacking here is the information on how to use it. I also have a video on my channel which I taught on how to use these blenders in such a way that they can last for a very long time for you. If you don't know how to use these blenders, you are not going to enjoy it. Like I said in one of my videos, somebody called me from Abuja and said that the blender she bought, she wasn't enjoying the blender. And I quickly gave her a guidelines on how to use it. And she called me back to say, yeah, she really appreciates it. So what this person is lacking is the knowledge on how to use it. So let me lower down and let me read the second comment. Please, sir, can you please help us to know how to choose other best blenders? Thank you. So these are the reasons why I am making this video. And let me show you something. In regards to the first comment, which says she wanted to blend beans, but was unable to, that the blender was unable to blend to her taste. If you look at this blender here, like I analyzed in my other videos, which I showed you how to use this blender. If you look at these two power buttons here, this button is a crusher. If you pour in beans here and you press down this button is so powerful. It will crush that beans into pieces. Then you come down to turn on these power buttons and you power on the power here. It will blend your beans smoothly. But when you pour in your beans and you come directly to turn on this button, which is not meant for crushing, it will just be rubbing. It will be turning and rubbing the beans. It will not crush it. It's just like you are trying to peel the beans. It's not going to crush it. Crush it with these buttons Then come here, turn on this button and tune in with the speed. Tune in the speed here and you blend your items smoothly. That's the way you can use it. That is that for the person that asked these questions. Like I said earlier, I am comparing these two blenders, Kenwood blender and Crest blender, to show you which of these blenders is best. So that is the focal point of this video. So I just wanted to quickly answer that person's comment. Then let me show you. Let me go to these two blenders. Let me say this. Kenwood is a popular brand. It is an American brand, but it's also being sold in other countries. But it is an American brand. Crest blender is made from China. It's actually made to compete with Kenwood. When the Chinese saw that Kenwood was actually making sales, they decided to make Crest to compete with this. I am not going to tell you that Crest is a bad blender or this one is a bad blender. I am going to show you as we go along with this video, I'm going to show you something that people are saying online that I went and copied some people's comment comparing these two blenders. I am going to show you that particular comment later to show you what people are saying. In as much as I want to show you these two, I want to analyze these two blenders. If you go to the market and you buy this Crest, which is CSC1589, which is the original silver blender, and this Kenwood, the features of these blenders are closely related. But if you don't know how to use these two blenders, you are not going to enjoy any of them. Your ability to enjoy these blenders depends on how your maintenance ability. If you don't have the culture to maintain these blenders, you will end up destroying them in no time, or you may end up not being satisfied with the blenders. Let me tell you a story. I have a blender at home, not as powerful. I have Crest blender, but if my first blender was, they call it chef or something something. I've been using that blender for more than 4 years. It is not as powerful as these two blenders, but because of the maintenance culture I have, it's been able to last for a very long time. How do I use it? If you want to use blender, don't just put it on gear 1 and begin to throttle like even your car. You can't drive your car like that. You keep changing gears. When you tune in this blender, you give it a little time. When it blends for like 1 minute, 2 minutes, you off it and you turn it on again. You off it, you turn it on again. When you're done, you remove it from the power so that surge doesn't come and destroy it. You have to keep all those maintenance in place. If not, if you just come and pour in your beans and begin to put it on one particular speed and begin to blast throughout, I am telling you at the end of the day, you destroy it. There is something I want to say about the kind of when you want to blind anything that is hard like beans or corn. There is one mistake that a lot of people are making, which I'm going to touch on as we go on with these videos. So Kenwood is good, and if you get the original of Crest, it's also good. But as we speak now, Silverbird has taken over the market and performing excellently well in the market because a lot of people are going for it. It's moving markets, it's making sense. In fact, it's one of the hottest products as we speak. So both of them are good, but I want to show you something that people are saying about these two blenders before I talk about the mistake people are making in grinding hard items like corn and beans. Let me show you what people are saying here. Okay, look at this person here. Badmouth Aishat. It doesn't, she's talking about Kenwood. It doesn't blend the beans till smooth. I have Kenwood 2200 watts. It doesn't blend my beans till smooth. So painful. Then this person responded to Aishat. Silver Crest 3000 watts will make that powder. And this person is agreeing with this person, saying that I agree. But this thing is not the issue of Silvercrest or Kenwood. This person may not know how to use that blender. I can tell you that. If she doesn't understand the two buttons, she may have this experience of not grinding her beans smoothly, as she's claiming here. It might be an issue of not understanding the buttons because a lot of people are not reading manuals. They just buy items, they unbox it, throw away the manual, and they go directly to use it. Because they consider that blender is blender, I can use. I am telling you that this person doesn't know how to use a blender. That is it. So you may ask that, okay, now that you do not distinguish which one is better between the two, how do we make decision if we want to buy one? It actually depends on what you want and your budget as well. Silvercrest is more expensive than Kenwood now. So if you do not have the budget for Silvercrest, you can opt in for Kenwood. And you should also look at, if you want to buy Kenwood, make sure the coil of this Kenwood is made of copper wire. That's one of the things that you should ask the seller, or read through the package and everything to see whether it is copper or steel coil that is made of. That is that for that. So the mistake people are making in blending, when they want to blend hard food stuff like beans and corn, is this. Look at this container here, this bottle, this bottle rather. It's a very huge bottle and long as well. So if you look at the blades here, the blade is short, and you can see that it is under. Look at the blade under here, and look at how tall and far away the container is from the blade. But a lot of people will fill up this container to the brim because they see this stick for stirring it here. If you fill your bottle to the brim with beans or corn, I can tell you categorically that you are not going to get the desired result. So the best thing you can do to get smooth blending is it should be pouring in small, be it beans, corn, or tiger nut that you want to blend. Do not pour too much. Don't be in a hurry. If you set out the day that you want to blend your food, dedicate your time and keep focus on it. Pour in small quantity closer to the blade, blend this smoothly and pour out. Pour another one, pour over and over again many times so that you can blend the quantity that you desire. But if you want to pour to the brim and start blending, it will not blend it to your satisfaction. That is why this particular lady is complaining. She pour in beans too much. It's just like you put food in your mouth and your mouth is full, you are unable to chew. That's what's happened to that lady. So if you want to blend anything, pour in small quantity, blend it smoothly and pour it. Pour another one. That is the best way you can blend with these two blenders. So my suggestion is that if you want to buy any of these blenders, look at the coils, the quality of the coils. Then consider your budget. Any one that you can afford, you can buy any of these two blenders. They are good blenders. It's just that this is American brand or UK, and this is Chinese brand. They actually put in their mind to do quality blenders so that they can compete with Kenwood. Kenwood is a big brand. They are into a lot of things. They are into stereo. They are into a whole lot of items that are produced. It's a quality brand. But if you don't know how to use these blenders, any of them can seem like a fake to you because you would end up destroying them in no time. So maintenance culture is very, very important. Don't allow your children to pour water into the engine of it. Do not, after use, remove it from the line so that power surge doesn't come from electricity to destroy it. You know how electricity fluctuates in Nigeria. So consider all those things. That's what I can say in this video. The two blenders are good. I'm not going to say this one is bad, this one is, because both of them, if you use them effectively, both of them are good. That's what I have in this video. If you are just watching my YouTube channel for the first time, kindly subscribe to my channel and also click on the notification bell. Like this video and also share it. Put a comment below if there is anything that you still need to iron out, like these people are commenting, giving their views about this blender, or if there is any video that you want me to do in regards to this thing so that you can learn from it. Just put it in the comment below. Thank you very much for spending your time to watch this video to this point. I really appreciate. God bless you.